Well, happy Friday, everyone, and good, welcome back. Yeah.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, happy Friday, everyone, and good afternoon. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop. Now, grab your mittens, put on your seatbelt, and buckle up because we're going thrifting. And when we come back, we're going to sit right here at this table and take a look at the few things that I got today. It was a short trip. And then we're going to talk Barbie clothes. Don't go away. Okay. What on earth are these? They look like little airplane bottle openers. Is that what they are? They look like bottle openers. These might be something that was... Were these given out on an airplane? If you flew, let's see if there's any. I don't see anything on there like... I don't know. Well, they're bottle openers. I just wonder if this was something that back long ago when you got a little bit more, well, you don't even get peanuts anymore, right? I don't know. I suppose it might have been something that they gave away. Ooh, a skeleton. Not a skeleton head. Skull. A skull. Okay, speak up. I want to make sure you can hear me. Last time, people said, you weren't loud enough. And the music in the store was too loud. I can't turn the music down in the store. And sometimes I don't know. Yeah, there's a little, it seems to me that when Capodimonte or anything Capodimonte-ish was made, there should always be a disclaimer that it's going to chip. Doesn't it always? All right, there's a bag of trinkets. And it's some kind of a snake light, I guess. Hello, goosey gander. I think that was there's a blue willow. Just one. Now, I haven't looked at it yet. $3, I'm not paying $3 for that, but that would still be okay. This looks like it is a made in Japan rather than England or, let's see. Yeah, it's a Japan. And that's an old one. Well, that would be fine if you needed an example of a blue willow cup and saucer. And I don't need that. I had something like this I grew once for the cat for Salem as an indoor catnip feeding station. Boy, that cat tore that thing up. He tore it to pieces. This is not old. Easter's coming. What's under here? Well, it's stuck on this thing. There's a hip flask. I don't need that. $2 is pretty, but it doesn't. I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not jumping up and down in my seat. Ooh. No. Ooh. What is that? It has a squid on it. It says it's made in Japan. Yeah, that's not something that... I mean, it's not high quality at all. Look at the squid. Right there. That's okay. Something made after the, probably in the 60s, 50s or 60s. It's after the war anyway, right? Kind of a bisque right here. On that side anyway. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put it in my cart, but I don't think I'm gonna buy that thing. $4? Kind of, Now, hot ziggity dog. This, I just stumbled upon it. Check it out. It's cobalt blue. It's got a little embossed swag on there. It's got his swag on, like me. It's only $6, and I don't feel any chips on it. I think this might be L.E. Smith. Now, I've got to get myself an L.E. Smith book. I don't have one, so I'm not sure about that. Yes, indeed. This was manufactured by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. It's a really beautiful cobalt blue. Wouldn't a pair be fantastic? Now, they might have made this in black glass. I don't have an L.E. Smith book, but it's lovely and it will be for sale very soon. Now, let's go back to the thrift shop. Something's just giving me that L.E. Smith feeling. That's gone in the cart. And I put that seashell thing back with that squid on it. I don't know, I think that squid was bugging me. Ooh, that frog looks mad. He's not old either. I know what those old Majolica frogs look like from the 30s. Oh, Violet made that in 1972. Okay, Violet. You did okay, Violet, but apparently somebody, what's it say on it? Anthony Jr. Oh, Violet gave it to Anthony Jr. as a piggy bank. Or you say no, Scott, it's a froggy bank. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride. And that's some kind of a, I don't know how I know that. Some nursery rhyme thing. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride. I forget who he married. Okay. Here we've got some little imitation cornflower things. This is Fire King. I think it's trying to look like the Corning Fire King. All right, there's a lot of noise. Let me come back later. So it looks like there might be some restaurant wear here. Those are kind of drab colors though. And then some modern things. And some mixing bowls. Ooh, that's very Carol Brady. $1.99. It's just some kind of plastic stuff. There's ooh, that looks like a snake. Ooh, who on earth? Boy, you wouldn't catch me taking a deviled egg off that. Is that some DJ? That's some home. Is that a home project? Ugh. We'll put that up here with you. We'll put the frog. Let's put the angry frog on top of that. Yeah, there he is. All right, let's turn the Santa's cookies. Okay, now we're getting into all these bags where they just put it all in a bag. Right here in the crystal aisle is a beautiful innovation pattern by McKee, and you will very quickly learn to identify the innovation pattern because you're going to see this combination of both pressed and some etching, and you'll see flowers. Don't worry about how many petals, it sometimes varies, but you'll get these little buttons up here. You'll get a combination of buttons and flowers. And the innovation was that it was partially molded and then etched as well. So this is molded glass, but then they did some handwork on it. It has a chip on the top, and I do see innovation. There's a ton of innovation out there. I think, I want to say, oh golly, I'm going to get it wrong, so I better not say, but I'm thinking maybe around 1917 or so. I have to go back and, it's always good to go back and read up again, and I should read up again on McKee innovation. I like it. I do like it. Warning, warning, I'm warning you. Store with loud music. I'll do my best. Now, you know, every once in a while you see something and you say, I have never seen that before. There it is. I have never seen that before. Have you? Now, it's not dirty, it's not greasy or covered in nicotine. That yellow tint is in that glass. I see that with oven glass. McKee, old Pyrex. Who knows? There's no mark on it. I do believe that it's from the first 40 years of the 20th century. Just something about it is telling me that I think we're just back there in those old days. Is it from the 30s or the 20s? It's got wear on the bottom of it. It is $6. I'm going to go over it carefully, make sure it doesn't have any damage. I might just buy that for the uniqueness of it. See that yellow tint? I'm kind of attracted to that. You know me, I don't stand in the store and do Google image searches. I just don't do that. I might, if I do want to do some research, I will go off to the side somewhere where I'm not in the way. But, my gut is just telling me that that's old and I'm attracted to it. So after all that talking, it's going in the cart. I'll double check it and make sure that it doesn't have any problems. I think it's unique. And here it is. The more I handle this thing, the more I love it. Now, I'm still not sure who the maker is. Be careful. The edge around here, a lot of companies did an open lace type of, I'm forgetting the other term. Open crochet, that's not what I mean to say. But look very closely at this. Let me get it. These are almost like chain links. Yeah, so definitely not Old Colony by Anchor Hocking, open lace. I do believe that it was made somewhere in the early 20s and by one of the American glass companies. Once again, not sure who it was. So I'm really going to get into my books and see if I can figure that one out. Right now it's a mystery. You can see that it has these ribs on the side and this little yellowish tint. And I really do like the outside of the bowl, which almost has a chain link effect to it. So it's cute. It actually has a polished bottom. So when we see this polished ground bottom, I should say, polished, that is going to disqualify a few companies who didn't do that to their glass. Not an expensive piece, but I like it. Do you? And then, something that you didn't see me purchase is this, which I've never seen. And it's a piece of McKee. And do you see that little yellowish tint? Yeah, we see it in early Pyrex and McKee. That little tint is in this as well. But this is called the Range Tech patent applied for. I'm going to try to let you see that it says Range Tech. Can you read that? I suppose I'm showing it to you backwards. And then it says McKee up there. I have to admit, I would be very nervous frying an egg with that on my burner. So I don't know that I'm actually going to use it. I've just never seen it before. Have you? So just as I was leaving, I happened to turn and spy this cute little Northwood carnival glass bowl. And I purchased it. This is actually a piece that's marked Northwood. We can see the N inside of the circle right there in the center of this little tiny marigold bowl. Most common color in marigold, not much value to a piece like this, dates to somewhere around 1920-ish. Oh, that was it. 1, 2, 3, just those 4 items at the thrift shop today. Oh, but you know what? I did run into my nemesis. Turns out she knows who I am. She watches my channel. She cornered me, and this is what she had to say.
You are not going to beat me, Scott, from the old curiosity shop. Oh no, I will always win.
Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, Barbie clothes. Let's talk about those. Well, I'm not going to show you any Barbie clothes today, maybe over the weekend, but I do want to let you know how I did on my first 3 auctions. Now, I sold some of the dolls, I sold some of the Ken dolls, and some of the Barbie dolls. I don't really want to talk about them, but you can go and look and see if you'd like. I want to talk about 3 lots of clothing that I sold. Now, I decided I wanted to get started, and I still plan on sorting and trying to match some tops and bottoms together. But I was able to quickly go through and pull out what I thought were just like one complete dress. Yeah, maybe it's missing some accessories, but I just wanted to see what would happen, and I was very pleased. So you may know, and if you don't, you can go back in the history here in the video archives, and you can find out about this Barbie lot. But the bottom line is I spent $200 and I bought 16 big bags full of Barbie clothing. So I've got thousands of pieces of Barbie clothing. And I just threw them on eBay. I did 7-day auctions. And here's how I did on those 3 lots. Let's see here. Wow. After selling a total of less than 40 dresses, I was actually able to make back my investment, which was $200, plus another $100 profit. And I've only just scratched the surface. Now, we talked about this before. I actually don't have the time and honestly the interest to spend the hours and hours and hours and countless hours of trying to sort through 2,000 pieces of clothing and put outfits together. So I said, I'm just throwing it up there. And in my description, I said, folks, I'm no expert. Look at the pictures. You can put, I think, 24 pictures on eBay, and I took 24 pictures so that they could be enlarged front and back. I gave full disclosure. You might find a missing, no serious damage if anything had rips in it, but you might find a little piece that needs to be washed here and there. You might find a missing snap or a missing tag. And ask questions before you place a bid. And, the folks placed their bids, and I was really thrilled. So there's plenty more to come. In fact, I've got 3, maybe 4 lots of Barbie clothing listed right now. So I'll come back tomorrow or the next day and show you what's in the eBay store. But you can go there now and look if you'd like and skip. Well, no, I don't want you to skip the video, but I haven't made it yet. So it's doing well, and I thought I would let you know. And once again, thanks everybody for your input. Well, that's it. I hope you have a lovely weekend, whatever it is you may find yourself doing, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, saying thanks for watching, wait for the cat, and so long for now. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I think it's Friday night. Welcome back to the...